Are you ready to take your vows? Do you accept Gertrude Gorilla as your partner for life? How does that feel? And Gertrude Gorilla, are you ready to take your vows? By the power vested in me, by the fruit and vegetable section and the flora and the fauna, I now pronounce you banana and gorilla. You may kiss.
Weddings have come a long way since the Dark Ages. Not only do we have greater freedom of choice about who to marry, but weddings have evolved from strictly traditional rituals to creative productions that couples stamp with their own unique brand. Speaking of unique, my special guest today is Barbara Ann Michaels, aka Jester of the Peace, New York wedding officiant.
Hello.
Wow, Barbara, that was a really interesting wedding you were just officiating over there. I've never seen that before.
Yes, Gertrude Gorilla is absolutely in love with Bozo Banana. The question today for weddings is, it's not, we're getting married, what do we do? And at one point that was the question, because you'd go to your religious tradition and do the set ceremony that's part of that tradition, which people still do, which is still a beautiful choice. However, we also live in a modern time, and there's this entire other option where instead of starting with your tradition and adding yourself in a little bit, you start with yourself and add your tradition in a little bit. So the question is no longer, what do we do? The question is, who are we, and how do we want to express that?
We could have a completely wacky wedding, and that's what I want to focus on today and show our audience some examples of wacky weddings. Are you ready?
I am.
All right, let's go. Are you both Star Trek nerds? Game of Thrones fans? Or obsessed with the circus? Why not give your guests a taste of the passions you share? Dress as your favorite sci-fi characters, have medieval place settings, or make your wedding party wear animal costumes. So what if they complain? It's your day. Often reclaiming old-fashioned style has the effect of making a wedding seem fresh and classy. Be specific though, focus on one era, like the Roaring '20s, or Renaissance, or a particular style like Mad Men or Downton Abbey. Don't skimp on the band. Canned music cheapens a vintage-themed event. Whatever style you choose, what's important is that your wedding reflects you and your spouse-to-be. Don't be wacky just to defy your family or impress your friends. Do it because you are two wacky people in love, and having a weird wedding is the only way you could possibly get married. This has been Lust Life, the show about lust, love, and everything in between.